y'all's just as lazy, sitting there watching me on the TV.
Pastel toys. Yeehaw!
I love you!
What is up, Best Ones Worldwide? It's the Best One, Donnie here, back with our first Pastel Toys Regium Godwinns unboxing and review video. If you're not a Best One yet already and you want to watch me rebuild my collection or relive my nostalgic memories and review wrestling figures, recommend you to hit that subscribe button now, turn on the post notifications, because of course you already know the grind is real. I have been waiting for our first Regium figures to come to life. When Mitch made the announcement that he was going to make figures that could scale with our WWE Mattels and AEW Jazzware figures, got me really excited because Pastel Toys are mostly known for doing retros inspired by the Hasbro line in the 90s, which that's a little before my time. I got into collecting wrestling figures when we got the Bone Crunchers and the Jakks Pacifics, and the early Mattels, of course. So when he made the announcement that he was going to do the Regium line, got me really, really excited for these figures. And they do take a little bit longer because Pastel Toys is an independent toy maker, which is why the price point for these are premium price, which I did pay $120 for.
Everyone has a price for the $1 Million Man.
Which I believe now you can go on the website and get these for $80.
That's fair.
Which, yeah, there it is here. We got both Godwinns, Henry and Phidias. I'm excited to rip this open and review it for you awesome people. Oh, man, and this line has so much potential. And I actually got to feel these figures out at Big Event New York as well, and it got me more excited when these arrived. So we're going to unbox these, we're going to review them, we're going to show you all the accessories, and we're going to tell you at the end of this video, is it worth $80 for the Godwinns? So, with that being said, let's get it. The grind is real. Let's start this review by reviewing the packaging here. And I will say, I'm not a fan of the packaging, but I do love the Regium logo itself. I really do like that a lot. But what I'm not a fan of is the AI photos that they used here for Henry and Phidias. I know there really isn't good quality pictures around their time in like the mid-90s, but I feel like that would just look so much better on the packaging, in my opinion. And I also don't like that it's not inside a box. That's probably another critique here as well. But I like to let them breathe. I like to open them up and put them on the shelf, which I think is what they're trying to do here with the Regium figures. But I do like that the accessories, they do have them all here in the front though, at least. I do like that. It is separate from the figures. Even though if it wasn't a box, I would like it to be hidden, but I would understand why he wouldn't want to do that. But the figures do look very, very good, and I can't wait to rip this open. But on the back here, I really love everything that is on the back of the packaging here. I do love the Regium logo. I do like the QR code that will bring you to his page and website. And I also love that this is wrestling royalty. This is Regium. I really do like that a lot. And then you also get a really cool, like, picture of the figure itself with the descriptions, which I actually really like the way that he did this on the back with, like, where they're from, the debut year, titles held, championships. I think that that is a really cool way to honor these legends, because a lot of them aren't going to be getting WWE Mattel figures. And then you get a nice little description here of the tag team. And then I also like the little credits that he also gave to the people that helped him with the team. And I love that. You got creative lead, which is Mitch, of course. You have the figure sculptor, and you have the packaging and the logos. And then you also do have a really cool QR code, so it makes it feel professional, which I like. And then you do get the website and everything. And I also love, like, the thunder and the lightning background with, like, the cage that's going all around here. Like, I love everything about it, except I think it would look so much better in, like, a box, kind of like what Ringside does with the unsanctioned classic superstars. And regular photos, not AI photos. That I'm not a fan of. But besides that, there really isn't much I can complain about. Like, I actually think the back of this packaging looks incredible. But it is time to rip these figures open and get to feel them out, show you all the accessories, and review both of these Godwinns, one by one. Alright, here we go. Let's just rip this open here. And oh man, the accessories are going everywhere because I'm not being careful. And I will say, like, this here is very firm. The packaging is firm, which is very nice here. And, oh, this is our first time actually owning these, feeling them in hand. And, ooh, I really like the feeling here. I do like the feeling on, like, the torso and everything. He's got the double jointed elbows, which feel very good, actually. Regular legs here, which you can do full splits, so they do have articulation. But I will say, I don't like the stiff knees here on him, but they do bend pretty good, so you do get that, like, movement and stuff. And I know that these aren't made to be played with. They're more, like, for shelves and, like, pictography and stuff. But I wish they weren't as stiff as they are, but at least you know the figure is not going to get loose on you and break. So there's definitely a good reason to it. And even with the head, he can also move it, which looks great. He can look up, he can look down, he can look from the sides, which, oh man. These are good. I don't know what people are critiquing with. These are really good. Wow. Alright, and then we also do have our other Godwinn right here as well, which I do want to feel this out, which he can look all in all directions, which I really do like. I wish maybe we got some extra head sculpts, but it is what it is. And look at that. Even feels really, really good. He's got the double joints there in the elbows, which are a little tight, but that's how it is a lot of the times with the new figures. And I actually like the sculpted on elbow pad on here, because this kind of reminds me of the TNA Marvel figures from like the mid-2000s, like around like 2005. And I've always liked these. I don't know what it is. I think that they look better than the rubber. And then you could also do the full splits here with him. And yeah, he also has very stiff knees. Very stiff. Which I will say that might be a little critique here for mine, but at least they're not loose, so I will take stiff knees over the loose. Still, you can actually bend these unlike the Cody Rhodes Elites. But I now want to go through the accessories we get here, because we do get plenty of different interchangeable hands, and we also do get plenty of accessories with this. And the first thing that really stands out to me is the bucket that we get here with the Godwinns, and you got some crap inside the bucket. And I will say, I love the material that they used here for the bucket. Like, this looks really, really good for an accessory. Definitely going to be putting that in his hands. And then we also do get... That is amazing. That is sick. We do get the horseshoe necklace, which I do like that, like, it's not just, like, rubber like a lot of the Mattel ones. I actually like that he's got some bling. That is so cool. I'm really digging the accessories with these figures. And then we also do have the two hats here, which this camouflage looks really good. The paint abs on this look amazing, because I think we are going to be throwing the hats on the Godwinns, because they did come out with them. And then we do have like the John Deere hat right here. Obviously, for copyright issues, you can't put that there, but it does have the colors and everything, which I do like. And then we get some interchangeable hand choices with the two. We do have our typical closed fist, or we do have our mic holding hands, which you can put the bucket, and you could put your farming tools in. Wow, I'm impressed. I'm really impressed with these figures, especially when I saw them at Big Event. Unbelievable. Mitch and his entire team, like, seriously, should be proud of these figures. I will say, I think they should have probably done the Raven first, or the Oddman Johnson, just because they are a little bit of a bigger name, and I think more people are looking forward to the Raven figure. But, man, finally we got these in hand, and I will be supporting this line moving forward. But will I? Because the big question that a lot of people have when it comes to these figures, and I've been seeing these questions non-stop since these figures have been teased the last couple of years. Do they scale with our WWE Mattel figures? Let's go to the We Are Wrestling Arena and we'll see for ourselves. We're in the We Are Wrestling Arena to compare these Godwinn figures to WWE Mattels, because this has been the #1 question that a lot of people have been asking. I'm here to give you the answer. So, we have both Phidias and Henry here. And I wanted to bring two guys who are actually built the same height as both of these gentlemen, because Henry here is 6'4", and Phidias is 6'3". So, we're going to start off here. We're going to put Phidias and Brock over here. And we have both Randy Orton, which this is the Amazon Fan Takeover, one of the newest Randys. And here we go. We got Henry Godwinn. Just so you could see, same exact height, which, honestly, he's got a little bit, but scaling has never been, like, a crazy thing for me, but this is pretty damn close, if you ask me. Pretty damn close. And the thing is that Mitch did tell me when I was at his booth at Big Event is these guys were larger than life. They're big. And that's why, like, I really like these Godwinn figures, because they were big. They're not small. So there it is here, which, like, if you look back to back, like, that's really not off by a lot. Like, the Godwinns were not small people. And I do like that there is weight to the figure as well. Pretty close. But let's get Farmer Brock here. I thought Farmer Brock would be kind of funny here. And there's Phidias, which both of these guys are 6'3". So if you go and you compare, you can see there's a little bit of a difference right there. A little bit of a difference. But still, they scale very, very good with the Mattels. Like, this is pretty damn close. Pretty damn close, if you ask me. Like, there they are going face to face. Like, maybe Brock should be a little bit bigger, but that's a Mattel thing. Like, I really do think, like, you could put these in your regular shelves and they will fit. And honestly, we're going to try that. We're going to put these Godwinn figures inside our New Gen shelf. And we're going to see how well these two figures fit. Here is my New Gen Detolf with all the wacky characters during, like, 95 and 96. And tell me these Godwinns don't fit in this shelf. Because, man, Phineas and Henry look so good with the other Mattel figures. And honestly, like, they scale very well. And they don't look out of place at all in this shelf. Obviously, you're not going to put the Godwinns in the front. But I didn't want to rearrange all this. I just want to show you guys, if you're contemplating whether or not these figures won't fit with your Mattels, they absolutely will. Like, these look so good. And honestly, like, if this video has not proved that these Regium figures are actually legit, this Henry and Phidias Godwinn figures, they're actually really good. And honestly, I cannot wait to support this line even more. Can't wait to add Oddman Johnson. Cannot wait to add Raven, Gangrel. Like, we're gonna really be filling holes here, and honestly, what a time to be a wrestling figure collector. And I love filling in the deep holes. And with the Godwinns, they don't have WWE Legend deals, but man, Mitch absolutely killed it with these figures. Back to the question, I am absolutely going to be supporting this line, and when we get new Regium figures in the studio, we are going to review them for you awesome people. And I do appreciate Mitch sending these out early to us to review them. I just haven't really had the chance to do it because I just got off being sick, but now we're feeling a lot better, and it feels good to finally fill in some really, really deep holes on our farm, in our collection. So, getting Henry and Phidias, this is something I never thought we were ever going to get. I'm editing this video and I realize I have the accessories on the wrong guy. That's how excited I was. That is it. Let me know in the comment section below your thoughts on the Regium figures. What would you like Mitch to see? Because he does read comments, he does listen to feedback. Who do you want to see him make into a wrestling figure that hasn't had one in a while? Me personally, out of the people that I have seen sign with independent toy makers, I would like to see a Marvelous Mark Miro with the MMA gear. I would love to get that in a Regium line eventually. Maybe even a Muhammad Hassan, because we only got one Jack-specific one, and I know that he's going to be having a retro come out of him, I think in 2026. But guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that like button now. If you're not a best one yet already, recommend you guys to hit that subscribe button now, turn on the post notifications. Links down in the description box below. I am going to put Hastel Toys website, first link below, if you want to go get these, because I believe they still are in stock right now, and I hope that this video helped you make the decision easier whether or not you want to skip out on them or you want to add these to your collection. But the links are down in the description box below. You can also get yourself a Grind is Real shirt and a Best One shirt that are available now on my merch store. Links down in the description box below. Also, We Are Wrestling. We have some new shirts up on Pro Wrestling Tees. And if you're into wrestling content, which I'm assuming you are because you're watching a wrestling figure review video, you can go check out We Are Wrestling. We have a live podcast we do once a week. PLE watch-alongs for all the premium live events. All the links down in the description box below. But of course, to all the best ones out there worldwide, we are taking over. Peace.